When it comes to muscles, many people often imagine robust, strong physiques, but few realize that behind those muscle bundles lies a complex and important operating system for human health. Muscles not only help us move and support our bodies, but they are also one of the key factors determining metabolism, immunity, and even lifespan. To keep muscles healthy and flexible, protein is the central factor that plays an irreplaceable role. Protein, likened to the building blocks of the body, is present everywhere. In the skin, hair, nails, internal organs, digestive enzymes, and especially muscle tissues. But if we stop there, we inadvertently underestimate the importance of protein in a series of vital mechanisms of the body. Behind every movement, every recovery after injury, and every cell renewal cycle, there is the silent yet powerful presence of protein. To thoroughly understand the role of protein in muscles, first, let's review the structure and function of protein. Proteins are biological macromolecules woven from chains of amino acids. Among the 20 types of amino acids that make up proteins, 9 are essential, meaning the body cannot synthesize them and must obtain them from food. When we eat a protein-rich meal, the digestive system breaks down these protein molecules into free amino acids. From there, the amino acids are absorbed into the bloodstream, reach each cell, and are assembled into complete proteins that serve various vital functions. Specifically for the muscular system, protein is an indispensable material in the process of maintaining, developing, and protecting muscle fibers. Muscles are dynamic tissues that constantly change and regenerate. Every day, hundreds of thousands of protein molecules in the muscles are broken down, and at the same time, hundreds of thousands of new molecules are synthesized to replace them. This process is called muscle protein metabolism, which includes two opposing branches: protein synthesis and protein breakdown. In a balanced state, the rates of protein synthesis and breakdown are nearly equal, helping muscles maintain stable mass. However, during exercise, especially resistance training like weightlifting, muscle fibers experience microscopic damage. This signals the body to accelerate protein synthesis, thereby repairing, compensating, and making the muscles thicker and stronger. At this time, the role of protein becomes prominent. If the body is supplied with enough protein, the process of muscle recovery and growth proceeds smoothly. Conversely, protein deficiency not only slows down the healing process, but also causes muscle atrophy. An especially important point is that as age increases, the body enters a phase of anabolic resistance, meaning the process of muscle protein synthesis is no longer as responsive as in youth. To achieve effective recovery and maintain muscle, older adults need to consume more protein. Otherwise, age-related muscle loss, also known as sarcopenia, will progress faster, leading to a series of consequences such as reduced strength, increased risk of falls, and decreased quality of life. The role of protein is not only to build, but also to protect muscles from excessive breakdown. When the body lacks energy, such as during severe dieting or prolonged illness, it will take protein from the muscles to convert into glucose to nourish vital organs. If this process continues for a long time, muscle mass will decrease, seriously affecting health. Therefore, maintaining a protein-rich diet is the best way to protect muscles from being eroded during difficult times. A particularly important factor to mention is branched-chain amino acids, especially leucine, which play a strong role in activating muscle protein synthesis. Leucine acts like a switch to start, signaling the body to begin rebuilding damaged muscle fibers. Research shows that people who consume enough leucine through food or supplements have faster muscle recovery, improved training efficiency, and a reduced risk of muscle loss with aging. In addition, protein helps maintain a high metabolic rate. Muscles are the tissue that burns the most calories when the body is at rest. This means that the more muscle you have, the higher your basal metabolic rate, helping to burn more energy even when inactive. Protein also creates a longer-lasting feeling of fullness compared to carbohydrates or fats, thereby supporting weight control and limiting overeating. This is also why high-protein diets are often recommended for those who want to lose weight, maintain their figure, or improve metabolic health. But how do you know how much protein you need each day? Protein requirements depend on age, gender, health status, and activity level. For sedentary adults, the recommended amount is about 0.8 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. However, for those who exercise, especially strength training, this amount can increase to between 1.2 and 2.0 grams per kilogram of body weight. Older adults, due to anabolic resistance, should also consume between 1.0 and 1.2 grams of protein/kj to maintain and protect muscle mass. Not only the quantity, but also the distribution of protein throughout the day is very important. Instead of consuming it all in 1 or 2 large meals, studies show that evenly distributing protein across 3 main meals helps optimally stimulate muscle protein synthesis. Each meal should provide about 20 to 30 grams of protein, combined with sources of carbohydrates and healthy fats to ensure effective absorption. Protein sources in food are also very diverse. Animal proteins such as meat, fish, eggs, and milk provide all essential amino acids in the most suitable ratios for the body. In particular, eggs are one of the perfect protein sources with nearly complete absorption. Additionally, milk and dairy products such as cheese and yogurt are also excellent choices, being rich in protein and providing extra calcium for bones and joints. For those who are vegetarian or limit animal products, plant-based proteins from soybeans, lentils, nuts, and whole grains are also very useful. However, plant proteins often lack one or several essential amino acids, so it is necessary to combine different types of foods to ensure balance. For example, combining rice and beans or whole grains with nuts will help provide all the amino acids the body needs. Some special cases, such as athletes, people recovering from surgery, or the elderly, may need protein supplements like whey protein, casein, or hydrolyzed plant-based proteins. These products offer advantages in terms of fast absorption, easy digestion, and convenience in accurately controlling protein intake. However, no matter how important protein is, excessive supplementation should be avoided. The body can metabolize excess protein into energy or excrete it through urine. Maintaining a diet that is too high in protein for a long time without balancing other nutrient groups can put pressure on the kidneys and affect long-term health. Especially for people with kidney diseases, it is necessary to consult a doctor before increasing the amount of protein in their diet. In summary, protein is the golden key to maintaining, developing, and protecting muscles, the foundation of strength, mobility, and overall health. Whether you are young, in your prime, or have entered middle age, focusing on adequate daily protein intake will help you preserve muscle mass, prevent age-related muscle loss, boost metabolism, and improve quality of life. Don't just see protein as a single nutritional component, but consider it as a long-term investment for health, resilience, and the ability to maintain independence in daily activities. By combining a diverse, protein-rich diet with regular physical exercise, you will not only maintain a toned physique, but also build a sustainable foundation of health. Ready to conquer all the challenges of time and aging, understanding the role of protein and proactively caring for your muscles from today, you hold the key to an active, healthy, and energetic life every day.